I see. It's coming up. You know, everybody thinks in a self-defense situation you're going to kick the guy in the nuts, but actually you've never practiced it. Hey, my name is Graceffo, and this is Martial Arts Odyssey, and I'm the Brooklyn Monk, and I'm here on the Indonesian Isle of Bali, and I'm back with my friends, and this is Komang from the Mepantigan family. Thank you, Komang, for inviting me today. And we have with us some wonderful master and some students from Pencak Sialt. Is that right? Okay, maybe. Okay, can you please say his name?
Bisa dijelasin namanya?
Nama saya Aan dari Bali, asal Bali.
And
nama saya Muhammad Yasin Rizky Akbar, panggilannya Akbar. Saya asli Bali tapi transfer.
Okay, and what is the art we're going to see today? Tell us.
Tapak Suci, Tapak Suci, kind of Pencak Sialt.
Okay, there's a kind of Pencak Sialt and it comes from Java, right? There's many kinds of Pencak Sialt, right?
And this is one of Pencak Sialt.
Okay. Okay, Tapak Suci. Okay, that's it. Very nice to meet you.
Sikap, Tapak Suci. Up. Ini menandakan kesiapan kita. Oke, hormat Tapak Suci. Up.
It is about the respect. It's like the technique is for respect for the student with the teacher or teacher with the student. This 4 fingers close like this is symbol like we practice with each other like friends, like family. And this your thumb or mother or fingers be close like this is symbol like your low profile when practice anything about the martial art or Tapak Suci style. And then this the left hand is symbol you have bad thinking or bad thing, and you must make like this to make down, and then you must finish the bad thing you have.
Baru kita membaca.
And then pray. Stand up again.
Setelah itu baru kita mulai.
And then after that we start stretching and training.
My PhD advisor, Dr. Daiguo Bing, who was the dean of the Wushu department of Shanghai University of Sport, told me that the major differences between Western and Eastern martial arts were that Western martial arts, first of all, required an opponent or a partner to train, because in boxing or wrestling, you basically can't train alone. You have to have somebody to fight with. Whereas Eastern martial arts have katas, which can be performed alone. Next, Western martial art has no performance component. You have boxing, you have wrestling, there's no actual performance other than just going and fighting in front of an audience. Whereas, again, Eastern martial arts generally have katas that can be performed in demonstrations. And finally, the goal in Western martial arts really is to fight and win. If you're on a wrestling team or a boxing team, the goal is to train and then go to competitions and win. Whereas with Asian martial arts, it's just about practicing the art, improving the art, and maybe never going to competition, or going to competition but not necessarily fighting in competition. Master Aan has, and his student, they've shown me some techniques today from Pencak Sialt, and some of them are similar to other martial arts I've seen, some are different, but I like the way they were doing the kick, the block for the kick, because he said that if the guy kicked here, and you, the guy doesn't speak English, he's just okay, so if you, okay, so he's saying you can hurt your arm, right, if you, what's that?
Only to the tulang.
The shin. Yeah. So if they kick you and you this, you can hurt your arm. Okay. Crack the arm. So he's gonna show me the right way. Okay.
Kanan, depan. Apa namanya?
Depan.
Right.
Front leg. Like.
Kick. He doesn't speak Bahasa either. I began doing Martial Arts Odyssey in 2007, so 11 years into the series, I am still a bit torn. I love actual fighting, wrestling especially, but any form of MMA. I love boxing and I love Muay Thai. I love Sanda. I love fighting. But on my show, I want to showcase martial arts that have some sort of a cultural history, a cultural identity, where people in the West or people from another country, where they can learn something about the country and the people where I'm filming. However, I find a lot of the traditional martial arts just really boring because they're not about fighting and they're just doing very slow, fixed series of techniques against compliant partners. But I still find it interesting. You know what? Martial Arts Odyssey is interesting. But I still like stuff like this. Pah! He keeps hitting him in the nuts. This is the hit him in the nuts style. Oh, the sequences were done so slowly that you can't imagine they'd be effective. Of course, they all ended with a punch to the nuts, so I guess they'd work every time. And this is where you have to have an open mind. Even done slowly, a lot of times the grappling aspects of these martial arts are good, and you may see holds or takedowns that you don't have in other martial arts or you didn't learn in your other martial arts, and you can take them and apply them to MMA or to wrestling or to grappling. But, you know, do them a little faster and don't hit the guy in the nuts. Nice. Yeah. Nice. Very nice. I think maybe I can do. Let me see one more.
One more.
Okay. Yep. Okay, cool. So in China, we use a similar grab for straight, when they come with a straight kick. So you do it with the roundhouse. Yeah.
Aku ada serangan.
When I take you,
Yeah.
Kanan mundur.
your front leg must back.
Let's go back. I see. That makes sense. I see. That makes sense. That's true. Good idea. Boom.
Yeah.
Then I go back from here. Yeah.
I think you must push.
Oh, okay.
Hold that. Set. Inside. Close to body. Yeah. Wait. Okay.
Is ada 3 bantingan yang bisa dipegang dengan cara itu. 1.
3 technique how to throw with
Okay.
with that technique.
Okay.
1.
Oh, interesting. Cool. I never thought of that.
2.
Okay. 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 I like the first one. The first one is very unique. Number 1. Interesting. That's so cool. From pancration to MMA, from Shaolin to Shuaijiao, the wrestler's dissertation compares and contrasts the history and evolution of Western and Chinese wrestling. The Wrestler's Dissertation, by me, Dr. Antonio Graceffo, available in Kindle and paperback at Amazon.com.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.